is our power.
Look at that beast right there. Look at that phenomenal dragon. Wow. Look at that tongue on that guy.
I really miss my nigga. I let's go. Yeah. Okay. Mind your business.
Okay, hold up, who is it? Time to handle business, set boom. Look who stepped in the room. Your man, he buffoon. What you got to lose, man? They all up in my Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. I'm rolling something dangerous, your bullshit can't phase us. You need to sign a waiver. All up in the mustard, just trying to catch up. Man, and make a buck. Once you mind your business, that thing might be tough. Okay, that's what's up. Now that you had enough, you need to watch and learn. To whom it may concern, this shit's fucking absurd. Oh, nigga, please don't watch me. Go and watch TV, grab your Netflix and chill.
Nah, man. Niggas trying to make something out of nothing. Niggas that can't leave this lifestyle alone, cause that's all we know. Nah, man.
They want me, when they first see me, to humble myself. They want me to be like this and just because they're scared of me. But I don't feel like that's my job, to humble myself, to show you that I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat, unless you're a threat to me. You know what I'm saying? So when people say it's different than it is, because when somebody one-on-one, anybody one-on-one, I believe, honestly, that I can talk. I believe that I have the ability to reason, I have logic, I have compassion, I have understanding. If we talk, there's no problems. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what happens. People use what they heard in the media, and that's how they come at me. And then, you know, we got a clash.
Fuck who did I offend? Rappers, sit back, I'm about to sit back, sit back, I'm about to begin. Sit back, I'm about sit back, I'm about to begin. Sit back. Round 3.
What's up, nigga? You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
You wanna sell that shit? Call these motherfuckers ASAP.
Yeah, I said some shit. What? Man, fuck you and your bone spurs.
The hardest niggas is standing by, ready to pick up that phone. Buff niggas, dark niggas, Asian niggas, white niggas.
Suck my dick, bitch. Fuck you.
1213-373-4253.
Just dial, nigga, I'll fuck you up.
Deaf niggas, classic niggas, racist niggas, mystery niggas, psycho niggas, dog niggas, Jewish niggas.
You got some motherfucking nerds calling me out Shabbat on some little bullshit ass nigga. Better calm that shit down and come around here and show me some fucking respect before me and my Jewish niggas come up here and beat your ass, nigga. Off top.
Niggas is talking shit. Call now.
$4.99 per minute.
I talk to him every day now. It's not good. So, leave him alone. Say it again.
Henry, get your ass
alone.
Get your ass on here, Henry. Stop being afraid of Rican's ninjetti powers, you pussy. Henry, you're a bitch. We got Rican here, and you in the chat.
You don't want me to embarrass him, bro. You don't want that.
Come on, Henry. Don't let me embarrass you. What you mean you're going
That's
to sleep?
true.
See, look, you're gonna go to sleep in another
I
man's
know.
Discord,
Well,
Henry.
you send him my love, and I would pray for him every night. But he still talks to Laura. I know.
Henry, stop
He's
being
looking for a place to live. I offered where I'm at to help him and get him set up. Because from what I heard, there's a lot going on. So I know that that's true, and that's bigger than me and you, bro.
Henry. He said he'll get on
Bigger than
camera.
me and
Come
you,
on,
and
Henry.
he's from where I'm from. That's all that I'm saying. Don't go to him with this narrative without me there to defend my.
Yo, they rise from the shadows, ninjetti in the night, guardians of the innocent, ready for the fight. Evil in the sights, they ain't backing down. Defenders of the weak, they're the talk of the town.
Ninjetti, morphin attack, bringing hope, got the world on their back. In the darkest hour, they paved the way. Ninjetti, here to save the day.
They step to the front, fearless and bold. Against all odds, man, the story's untold. For the ones who can't fight, they take the stand. With every battle, they protect the land.
Ninjetti, morphin attack, bringing hope, got the world on their back. In the darkest hour, they paved the way. Ninjetti, here to save the day.
Through the fire, through the storm, they transform. Standing tall, making sure the evil's all gone. With every move, they keep the peace. Ninjetti on the block, now the fight don't cease.
Ninjetti, morphin attack, bringing hope, got the world on their back. In the darkest hour, they paved the way. Ninjetti, here to save the day.
Ninjetti, they never fall. Defending the weak, answering the call. In the name of justice, they're here to stay. Ninjetti, always leading the way.
Alright, now that you know the deal, gotta keep it real, off to the bag and peel. Whole team in the field, shit you gotta feel. Please mind your business for real. Fucking struck up.
What up, y'all? Rican Ranger, KoD, back at it. Another episode. Can't get rid of us that easy. Here we are. Got the Blue Wolf with me. You already know, Mr. C. Mr. Connor, the Terminator, came in the uniform. He got the Power Ranger shirt on, right? We got the This is the way. You already know. We got the T'Challa Ranger back here. We chilling. We back. It's just the boys today. You know, we wanted to give C an episode to basically recap everything that's going on, right? Because last week was crazy, right? See, like all the stuff going on with just everything between the internet, where we at with the book. Where I'm at in my personal life, what's going on with
that's what I'm about to ask you. How you feeling, man? How you feeling this week?
Let's go a little.
How was your Father's Day? How was your Father's Day?
Oh, it was great. It was great, man. The girls came over. I got to talk to my son a little bit, you know, and my situation is getting better, you know, it's good. So it's just maintaining now. It's just tough these times because everybody know the dollar ain't worth what it used to, you know, so gotta hustle twice as hard.
Ain't that the truth?
So, but we here. That's why we're gonna keep streaming. We're gonna keep doing our thing. Like I'm getting better with the StreamYard. Learning this whole content creation thing, right? It's a process. So we got our wins. We got our losses.
Teachable moments. You just got to keep on rolling with the punches. It's not gonna come out perfect every time. Everything that we do as creatives ain't gonna hit. But when it do hit, it hits, you know? So we just got to stay focused on what we've been doing, like doing exactly what we've been doing. Like, it's working out, to be, for lack of a better term.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted this episode, right, to be the focus of kind of like the essence of what the new show is with me and you. And like every time shit goes down, we're just going to chop up and be like, listen, like, we're still going to give y'all the whole alphabet and stop at G. Like, this is not We're just shooting the shit. This is our grind. Like Ninjetti formation is just basically like our motion as a crew. You know, so when you come fuck with us and we do our thing, like we're expressing that through our media, through our content creation. And a lot of you guys say like, Rican, you know, stay out the drama. I really want to touch on this because everyone keeps telling me like, I don't know, this is drama. And I don't know that, like in Spanish, we say buchinche, right? Which is bullshit. Like, but see, you tell me all the time, there's no such thing as bad press, right? So it's like cleaning them up is the press.
100%.
Showing the people that
look at it as drama at this part, like at this stage of it, it's not drama, it's war. It's literally psychological warfare, and we're seeing a side like using tactics on us, like if we was to break it all down. And that's the thing, the audience doesn't see the entire gravitas of everything that's going on, right? They just see when we come and present certain arguments or going back and forth about certain things, right? So they're not seeing the scale and the totality of what's actually occurring. Like they're not seeing that, oh, it's Henry Resilient in his shadows, in the shadows over there, and we're over here, and you're like, oh no, move the bishop. Let's give him the king. Oh, boom, we got him in check.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then once they come and present something and they're thinking, oh, well, we got you in check now. Like they don't see all that in its totality. And then they try to like present it as if it's all drama and we're drama filled, when at the end of the day, they've already acknowledged it as war.
Well, my thing, they know exactly what they're doing, bro. That's what I'm saying. Unpack a little bit of some of the things that bother you the most is why we can't just, you know, not even have peace. Because I know you want war and chaos. You know what I'm saying? I know you want war and chaos as far as proving the point. Like, you know what I mean? Who the hell are you motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? Like, who raised these ninjas? That's the type of stuff we're on. I just want to restore the, I don't know, man, communication. Like if you come at us crazy, we're going to come at you crazy. It's just going to be endless nonsense of back and forth. So it's like, why? I'm going to go back to being creative. I'm going to drop back. As you can see, I'm going to go to Wakanda. I'm going to chill. I'm going to finish the book. I'm going to do my thing. You and me are going to start sending records, doing the soundtrack shit. Like we chilling. We're not up here on KoD. We like here to just talk shit and like provoke drama. But my thing is, which is a big point I'm about to make for me, which is the number one thing that bothers me the most, is that you're inciting, you're enticing people, you're insinuating, you're staging crimes, right? You're doing all this stuff for drama and clicks to generate a whirlwind of content that you can then monetize and cover it and react. Now I'm learning why people do reaction videos and why, because you need a stupid way to create content to always be able to talk shit. It's like an endless wheel of just, you know, I'm noticing the content creators, they either like do these TikTok reactions with all these conspiracy theories. I like watching the conspiracy theory ones. They're a lot of fun. You know, guys sits in front of the screen, half the screen is like him just sitting in the computer and you're watching him watch the computer. It's like it's a thing, you know what I mean? I saw one guy had a green screen and he put his ass in the fucking submarine. And he looked like he was driving a submarine through his episode, bro. I was bugging. I was like, I never seen nothing like that. And he was talking about conspiracy stuff, or like Antarctica and all that stuff. So I was like, this is cool. Yeah, you know, and he was in this like submarine, like, and it was just a what do they call those? A filter, you know, like over his video. And it's like, man, the content creation thing, you can really swag it and do your own thing and make yourself stand out because it's saturated. You know, like when I first got into music, everybody was making music with their $100 mics and inboxes. So it was like, you got to move through the noise, right? And I think we've done that. So now we're here.
Yeah,
we got to
so
maintain.
Well, boom. I'm gonna bring it full circle because I do want to break down the entire scheme that took place, right? Just a week ago, right? But I do want to address certain points that were made, right? Or certain things that was said about me, right? initially. So answer 06, I'm talking directly to you, right? And more than just talking to him, I want to talk past him, right? And talk to the actual audience and these children who don't understand, right? Well,
boy, do you think?
First of all, let's get this out of the way. Even with Dust, let me hit Dust first, right? I've never once showed a gun on the internet, right? Never, legal or illegal, never once. Now, if you ever stated that, let's say I'm misremembering here, and I did. Only gun I have in my house. Hear this? There's YouTube videos about this. It's my son's pump action rifle, right? Nothing more than a pump action rifle, right? So just to throw that out of the sky, because at the end of the day, I do live.
Hold on, see, it's coming in real bad. Hold on, see.
Business.
Hold on. You have to redo that whole part again because everything you just said got a little distorted.
Well, check this out. I'm gonna go again. And
bring back the BB gun.
Playback, it comes out a little better.
Just tell him it was a BB gun. That's all.
This is a BB gun, pump action rifle. If I was stupid enough to do what these people are alleging, they have every right to throw that out there, right? You'll have every right. I've never shown a gun online, real or fake, or legal or illegal, just to clean that up, because it is a BB gun, not a real gun at all. Second, answer 06. And basically, let me speak to the audience here, right? Okay. He states, I'm not going to give Rican any money because and I appreciate you, Drew, for actually saying my name correctly, right? Ian admitted to a crime, right? Which is funny that he's law enforcement, right? And I want him to listen, and I want the audience to listen carefully to what I'm saying, right?
Go ahead, cook these names.
For a person to admit to a crime, right? An offense must occur. Right? Listen to what I'm saying. An offense has to occur for someone to admit to a crime. The only way, me personally, I would get in trouble for the things that I said on this podcast, as if I perjured myself on the stand and said something. That means I said something under oath that was not true. Right? Or if I stated those things that I said to a federal officer. That doesn't mean online saying something. Oh, I shot somebody in the head on Park Avenue. That's not. If I was to go up to a federal officer and say this, maybe I could be held liable for something like that. That's not the case. For you to admit to a crime, and he literally stated, this is a police officer, and I want these kids to understand this. He understands that I understand that you all don't understand what he's saying. So you're just going to take what he's saying and run with it. He said, I admitted to something. You cannot admit to something if there is no offense. There has to be an offense. This is not Minority Report. No one's seen that movie. If you've seen it, it's a good movie. Tom Cruise.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great
Minority
movie.
Report, classic.
Classic movie. You have to commit an offense. The federal agents must investigate an offense. And then if I say, hey, I don't want to deal with this, I did it. And that is admitting to a crime. What I did, I could be blowing smoke up your ass. I live with a 2-time convicted felon. There is no guns in my house. I'm so pussy. I hear them over there talking about how they got guns. They have this. Answer 06 is over here telling us to come to Rhode Island Comic-Con because he might catch us and do something. Because we all know it wasn't gonna be a conversation.
I mean, he already told me he had, you know, an issue that he lost his job or something happened. He was blaming me. And then here's my issue, right? I don't even want to talk about the OG because even during the whole thing, like I watched him on the playback and I'm just like, I don't know if he's not saying nothing because there's nothing to say, or it's because I know he secretly fucks with me because I fuck with him too. He's an honorable man. I'm not gonna sit here when he can be. He has a different code, bro. That's the other side. That's the blue.
Time out, Rican.
It's
Time
different.
out, Rican. Time out. Let me cook
I'm
real
just
fast.
saying from my perspective
honorable.
with him.
Time out. There's nothing
But in his
honorable
mind
about a
is
man
what I'm
who
saying.
lies
In
to
his
your face
mind.
and states. Time out, bro. There's nothing honorable about a man who will sit in your face and say, I don't want any smoke or any trouble to happen to Iron, while he films a 14-second video thinking that he has something on me to convict me of a crime.
I get it.
There's nothing honorable about that.
No, I know.
There's nothing honorable about that.
No, but I'm
threatening
saying
people online. You're stalking people online. For him to say that he didn't mean any malice, he didn't have any malice behind what he did. Well, why record the video? Why record it? And then time out. Why show it on Ray's channel with a gotcha moment? Look, I gotcha. There's nothing honorable about that, my nigga. There's nothing cool about that.
I know.
What code is that? Who raised these niggas?
I didn't mean to trigger you, but I know. I didn't mean to trigger you, my nigga. I'm just saying. Here's my thing with Answer. All I can tell you is from my perspective. I agree with everything you said. I can't tell the motion or the movement sometimes, right? Because my relationship with him prior to all this nonsense, he was supposed to be fight choreography. He was supposed to be Buru, right? Rem's suit. So I thought he was mad because his suit went to Rem. And it was a whole, thing between them because Answer flipped and funds that whole shit. So when it starts tearing me down, it put us in an awkward space because of Henry and all that situation. So it was like, and then he didn't agree with some of the things I did. And he started recording my text messages and leaking stuff too. So at the moment you start moving like a Fed, you're automatically gonna put on that side. That's my point. So Answer did that early.
And he's not even
so all your shit
like
you're
a Fed. He's moving like a bitch. That's pure.
And then it was like, I'll fight you. And it's like, you can't project your PTSD on me when it has nothing to do with me and you. It's between me and Henry. You know what he did to me. Me and you were good. I was ready to put you in the movie. We was chilling. I know you can teach kids and you're a martial arts master, but whether you operate, the code you do claim to operate may have clouded your mind to the point where you have misconstrued a couple things, in my opinion, because from what I understand and what I got going on, in his mind, he's honorable. Or trying to be honorable, he thinks we're dishonorable. So it's like, well, then let's put the honor on the table, is what I'm saying. If we're all knights of the old code,
if I'm dishonorable, how am I so dishonorable while you're sitting here talking about, I didn't run from him? No, time out. I didn't run from him. I was over here reacting to a child floating in the fucking lake. That's why I left the conversation. What type of man says that?
Oh yeah, he did. He did say that.
What man says that? Oh, I wasn't running from you. There was a dead kid trying to garner some sort of sympathy out of me. What man does that? Like, be real with me, Rican. What man does that?
The whole Answer thing is weird. That's what I'm telling you. I just leave it alone because I don't even want to go there out of respect for his martial arts history. Like, look at the last episode, right? Drew came up. It was like, why were you even there if you're done with me? Why would you even come up and have something to say and engage in the Rican stuff anymore when you claim I'm this savage and all this other stuff with the phone call and the stuff Renee did to me? It's like, we can come and talk about it as men now. Now I have a platform. I've consistently done videos. I'm here. I'm opening Ninjetti up to talk about things, and whoever gives a fuck, let's do it. But honestly, as we did it on Rays, we can continue it on here anytime. If they can't accept you, then they're not really with it. because
they not trying to, because I'm exposing the bullshit that they're doing.
Well, that's
and then
what I'm
the
saying.
lies that they're telling.
That's why they
try
can't
to,
come over here.
They're trying to throw stones and hide their hands, right? Oh, I can't fuck with you, Rican, because what I said about my wife, Rebecca. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That was my that was my Tourette's fucking up, right? You can't fuck with him off of that, but you're sitting next to a man who's talking about this man's children. He's talking about his father. He's talking about his grandfather, and then to tell you, oh, I had nothing to do with that. But then you don't want to address the nigga who's doing it, but he wants you to address me. You see how that works? You see the hypocrisy within that? He don't want to say shit to Henry about the shit he said about your family, about you, or he doesn't want to address the shit he said about you on Henry's channel. And this man done made money. No, Henry Resilient has made money off of Drew talking shit about you. Think about that.
Yeah. I mean, well, hold on. Let's dial it back. Slow down. Slow down. See, you ain't getting worked out. Listen.
It's so the hypocrisy is marvelous.
I know.
It's wild.
But here's the thing. They defied their own code. That's why I'm stepping back.
You can't do that out here. It's like the nigga saying, oh, he admitted to a crime. How can I admit to something where there's no offense? So let's get back on Drew. Let's get back on Drew. You can see they're starting.
Before you go, hold on. They're just trying to start shit. They're just trying to start shit again. Let me just get one point off and you can have it back, bro. They just trying to start shit again so that I can get going again on the energy you're on. Now you're crashing out and you're telling them how you feel because you don't give a fuck. You with the chaos. Everybody knows that.
Speaking facts. I'm speaking facts.
Exactly. So, and I'm saying the platform is open for you to come and challenge the wolf. That's what this episode's about. Leave me out of whatever this man is saying. He's my co-host. This is Ninjetti. I'm stepping back to focus on creativity and be positive and maintain my situation in the realm that I need to be in. So whatever part of KoD you got a problem with that comes up with him, you talk to him, you talk to me, we bring you on the show, we settle it, we talk about it like men. We don't need to threaten anybody no more. We're all men here. Let's talk about it. You guys obviously did a video that bothers Ion, right? Let's bring this back a little bit. He's calling y'all out. The same way my situation happened, and I've been dealing with y'all for the past year, and a lot of people saying we done with it. The Rican shit is done. Now you got to deal with all Ninjetti now. It's not just Rican. I have a whole squad. I have a whole team. So what you do to him, you do to me. What you do, I only claim certain ones who are worthy. And right now, what you see is what you got. It's me, him, and VG. And we do our thing, So why? We're going to hit cons. We're going to try to get to this money, get this movie made, all this fuck shit and this crime staging and this side, that side, and Henry this and Rican that. And then I'm stepping back from it because I don't give a fuck. It's time to prove the haters wrong and kill them with success, bro. See if I can grab the fucking blades behind me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing, bro.
Back to it though, because
I don't give a fuck about the drama.
I don't give
a fuck about the drama.
I'm gonna address Drew in a second though.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Let me continue to address Anto 6. Anto 6, I'm talking to you right now because I know you're watching. You're a bitch. And I implore you to go call up your federal agent buddies and get me investigated. Get me investigated. Investigate me. Let's see if any federal aid, let's see if any attorney, a U.S. attorney, is going to take what you're saying and the clip that you present them with, and let's see if they're going to investigate me. And I want you to do it. Don't say you don't mean no harm. No, mean
it's
all
just
the
for
harm.
what? It's
What
for
you
what?
say. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you because at the end of the day, Henry is a so-called private investigator, right? This man is law enforcement, right? Don't you think that they hate what I'm saying so much, Rican, that they've already dug into me and they haven't found shit?
Well, yeah, and this is what I want to say. Like, the fact that we even having this conversation gives me the ick, see? This is the federales, bro. This is just like, deja eso, coño. I don't know how to say it in English. Like, pa carajo, because it's fucking retarded, bro. It's stupid. Why are we going to put people in jail and do fuck shit over YouTube? Over YouTube, bro. That's what pisses me the fuck off, bro. I just want to put out my fucking comic book, bro.
They can
I
say
want to
that
fuck
shit
with
online
Iron and
all
his
they
shit
want.
and the mud
You
and
know,
the
the only
goons.
people
That's
that believe the shit that they saying
ain't gonna fuck
is
me.
kids. No, time out. The only people who believe in the shit that these niggas talking about is children. I'm a grown up, so he understands that what I'm saying is the truth.
I don't know if this is the word, but is it rhetoric? It's just rhetoric, right? It's just fucking nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's trying to stir shit up.
They're trying to paint a picture
continues.
to children who will believe it. That's it.
I don't know. Can I just say this?
If it's something that can transpire into my real world, do it. And I'm calling your bluff. It won't happen, Rican. I promise, Rican. I will give you all my lunch money, my nigga. The day a federal agent knocks on my door and tells me, hey, we're investigating you for illegal guns. I will give you, nigga, how about this, Rican? I'll give you $5,000. Because guess what?
But check this, but check this out. Can we I don't even like challenging that area of nonsense, bro.
No, you don't have to. This has nothing to do with Rican. Rican does not stand by what I'm saying. Tyrell Bell is talking to Answer 06, whatever their fucking name is, Jose. I challenge you. I'm telling you it's no food.
Yeah, leave me out of it. Leave me out of it.
He has nothing to do with it. It's me and you, buddy. Do it.
Yeah.
I bet you. I bet you. He won't.
I shouldn't have to disown you for beef, is what I'm saying. I shouldn't have to disown C because he got beef with other camps. Has nothing to do with me. I ride for my.
That's what they wanted. No, that's the only thing that they wanted out of that interaction.
If it get like that,
I'm gonna turn you against me. That's it. And then when you didn't do it, they tried to double down on it. That was the tactic. Yeah. That was the plan.
So y'all don't even go there with me. When I come on people's show, don't talk about C. Don't talk about C.
No, talk about me. I want you to, nigga. It brings relevance.
Well, don't ask him about any nonsense. I'm saying any drama with C. Don't ask me about it when I'm trying to be. If I came somewhere to talk about the book in my movie,
come on,
don't
man.
Come ask me
my
about
nigga was
drama.
Trying to squash it with y'all. Y'all tried to throw me in the mix.
I'm
just
good.
So man
I
be
need
like,
good energy right now.
Wow, I don't fuck with that. And then when my nigga didn't, let me show the video. Oh, this nigga got his video. That showed me the type of.
But you already know. You already know they're willing to go there. See, they do it with me all the time, bro.
But that's
you already know they're willing to go there.
What they're talking about makes no sense. It makes no sense. And
it's
they
just
are
to be like
on children who don't understand the law to stand behind them. Now, Drew, you claim that I'm dead to you. My nigga, I laughed when Itachi Uchiha died from the Mangekyo Sharingan. Act like you ain't catch that shot. No. On a serious tip, my nigga, in the future, a Westbrook nigga raising your son. How about that one? And I'm gonna move on from Drew.
You know what scared me though, see? When they told me that my story that I made was a cop killer video or some kind of what he completely manipulated whatever that was that I posted that day. I didn't post no song about no cop killing, nothing. I don't know what you talking about, Answers. So for you to say I posted my intention for a story on my Instagram, for you to interpret my intention publicly like that to be something that diabolical is fucked up for me. This is the dumb shit that bothers me. I don't want to fight you. I don't need to fight you. I don't need to prove that I know how to fight to you or Drew. It's not about that. And Drew wouldn't sit there. Hold on. I want to set
up with that.
Hold on. We did a whole episode, bro, about martial arts. Me, Drew, and Laura. We sat and gave Drew the floor and did a whole 1.5-hour episode about martial arts. And Drew didn't feel appalled to not sit with me there, right? At that time. And do a 2-hour episode talking about martial arts like Miyagi and teaching me and Laura live. We did an episode doing that. So if you sat with me then, what's the problem now? It's just, y'all want to prove if I can fight. Y'all going to see when I get in my trailer and in the video and in the suit, obviously I'm going to get the best fight choreographers in the world and try to step my shit up and start training. I'm going to be 40 years old. I got to find a way to keep healthy and do what I'm doing and finish my degree. I told Drew I had 2.5 years of this shit. I want to get back into it. I know I still got a few years left in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It's
And I'm gonna throw
why
it out
not?
there again. I'm gonna throw it out
I
there
can
again.
hit the bag. Y'all want videos of Rican hitting the bag and showing you some, like, come on, bro. It ain't about that shit, bro.
Rican. I laughed when
I'm trying to have a
Itachi
career.
Uchiha. If you're a Naruto fan, you get it. I laughed when Itachi Uchiha died from the Mangekyo Sharingan. Ha! Rebecca! Oh, my bad, nigga. My Tourette's fucking up again.
I got him tweaking. I mean, like he said, where do I fall on the friendship list? He said it live. Okay, I guess I'm not your friend no more. So if he wants to believe I did something, it's squash. But don't expect me to have loyalty when they literally made the whole broken dragon dagger thing. They made all this stuff about me.
They called
I'm over it.
Man.
I already said what I needed. I already know what I said to Dust. The Dust is whatever. I'm over it. If Henry don't want to shut the fuck up, then we're gonna move in silence now. Now it's silence mode. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with the book
on him. Since I'm dead,
right?
You feel me? It's funny because he
The
say,
book comes out.
that Iron Collar, he's dead to me. Nigga, in the future, a Westbrook nigga is raising your son. So don't come at me with this death talk, man. Because one of us is closer to it than the other.
My thing, I'm gonna rest it at this. This is why I'm backing out. If y'all don't undeniably see that Rican Ranger playlist was made to sway public perception after you see Rican out here morphing with Johnny and Amy, moving through the traffic, taking his Discord, losing his hoes, all of that, right? You could see why he was hating. So it's all destruction of characters because it's like Jenga blocks, right? The more videos he makes, when people hear about Rican, they go over there and it's like, oh, look at all this fuck shit this dude got going on. I can't fuck with him. That's what they're doing. So to sit here and tell me I shouldn't be as upset and crashing out, first of all, everything's a crash out to you people. So I don't care. You can see I have modes. And that morphing is a real thing for me. Since like I can, I could kill you as a CEO intellectually, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like I could do it how you want to do it, because it's like we're trying to really talk about it and put this somewhere so we could get to the money and move on with Power Rangers. Because obviously we out here cussing, doing all this shit, getting into this drama. It's like the word drama. It's like where do you determine how hard we're going with the word drama? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting confused, and I want to back out because they're like, oh, it's the internet Rican. It's the internet Rican. Well, sometimes I can't tell the difference because they be talking so greasy, bro, trying to trigger people just to I know monetize their reactions and create their drama, that now I'm not going to give y'all no more reactions no more. I'm just going to keep killing y'all with these books coming out. You know what I'm saying? And just and because I don't have to talk it enough. I feel like we did it for a year. And we have AIs, we have stuff to prove what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So
now I just want to hop back into it because I want you to low-key address that the whole thing. I know you're saying what you're saying now, but I do want you to address that
unless they go crazy again on me. If they go crazy again on me and they don't hear it's in one ear out the other, then it's back up, it's clip up. I'm putting the extendo in. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to address the fact that whole waving the white flag thing had nothing to do with Henry. It had nothing to do with Dust. It had everything to do with Piggy.
Well, I'm in love with Piggy, so it's all good. I'm not going there. I'm Kermit. I'm Kermit right there. I'm Kermit right now. I'll be a Kermit.
I gave her grace by stating that, but then she tried to formulate in that. She tried to control the narrative, and I'm knowing that you being puppeted right now, Piggy. But at the end of the day, you tried to control the narrative to make it seem as if Rican is focused on a child. That's not what this is, love. That's not what this is at all. And you know it is not. She claimed, and she gotta catch the smoke now. Because she claims, well, I'm a mother. And I want you to hear me, Piggy, because I know you're watching too. You claim that you care because I'm a mother. And what if you were saying this about my child? Time out. Harry Resilient's ex-wife came and believed her daughter when she said, my papa, my grandfather touched me. This woman believed her child. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't need to see nothing. I believe my child. Henry Resilient fought her. So hold on. And then, did she not, no time out, Rican, did she not present it to me as she's a woman scorned? She's mad at him because of some shit that happened in their relationship. It was
Angry
nothing about her
mom.
believing her child, right? It was about this nigga, right? So at that moment, it's fuck the kid's word. This woman is just saying that because she's scorned. So now you're a mother, right? But you don't feel anything for this mother. This man has come publicly on Ray's comment section and said, oh, my ex-wife can't legally speak about me in public. She can't say anything bad about me.
Don't bother. She can't see nothing. Yeah.
Check this out. When the context of the situation was, I never said she need to come out and say something bad about you. Listen to the context. I presented it as if Ray says, oh, so if Henry's best friend comes out and says that he didn't do it, you'll believe that? And I said, no. If his ex-wife comes out and said he had nothing to do with said thing, I believe her. Why? Because she's somebody who does not fuck with him. So time out. Let's listen to this logic, right, Rican? Would you believe in your enemy coming out saying, hey, he didn't steal chips out of the store? Or would you believe your best friend saying, hey, my nigga didn't steal chips out of the store? Who do you think people are going to believe more? The person who does not like you? Ain't they gonna believe them a bit more than the person who fucks with you?
Naturally, yeah.
So if a person who doesn't fuck with you comes out and says, hey, he had nothing to do with said thing, this is all fabricated bullshit, I made it up, I'm going to believe her because she has no reason to lie at this point.
It's just wild shit to say. To be able to even make accusations like that, it mean that the calculated, not the calculate, like basically his character, I'm saying, is like orbiting around that realm of why she's even saying that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, why that type of shit? Why do you even feel like you're able to talk that type of shit about him to get him in trouble, even if that is the case, right? You see what I'm saying? For her to just jump out the window saying that shit, obviously he says things. Hold on. Obviously he says things that she feels like she can accuse him of things like that and get away with it, right? So the things coming out of his mouth and who he really is behind the camera, if she feels like she can make accusations like that, she must be hearing things that she can use to do that. You see what I'm saying? The yap, who you are behind the camera. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Rican don't have none of that. And me and my baby mother hate each other's guts. If you sit her down, she won't throw me under the bus like that. She can't. There's nothing. There's nothing. And she knows the soul of the man.
I can say if she's lying, right?
Period.
Why would she just say something about herself like, oh, that nigga was beating my ass? No, we seen him come out with the reports and she said, well,
so I win.
Go through traditional abuse. I went through emotional abuse. He talked shit to me a lot. Why would she say that? Why wouldn't she just be like, nigga, I can fabricate some bruises on me if she's going to say something that heinous about our child? Think about that.
I'm just saying, you better shut the fuck up, Henry, because that part I just said looks fucking crazy. And your character will never compare to mine because nobody touched my kids.
Let's peel back the layers. At the end of the day, I'm a father, you a father, Rican.
You lose. You did not protect.
Let's make this a Father's Day thing, right? At the end of the day, right? You would not even if that was if your ex said that about her father, right? Even if it came out is not true, are you gonna let any of your daughters around your ex's father? Would you?
But this is what I'm saying. The whole thing is a pond I don't want to play in. Like, why? You're the one that has that dirty, muddy water shit on your ledger, not me. So why do you get to sit in that fucking chair and talk about me and have 40 videos insinuating out of context? What I'm saying, we just gonna have to bring up the videos. This is the preview for the drama because I'm gonna bring up every single video like this with C and have one-on-one personal conversations and shoot the shit. like we usually do and take them shits out the sky, because anyone who do give a fuck that much will watch it and say, you know what, man, they just tried to play Rican the whole time, because that's really what the fuck happened. And Dust is like, prove it, push the receipts. And it's like, you know what, all right, fine, fuck it, I'm gonna do it as a side project, little by little. Y'all gonna get beats. We're gonna unpack the Rican saga backwards, in my point of view, like the fucking Snyderverse, bro. Release the Rican cut. Release the Rican cut, bro. That's my revenge.
Like this. Look at this man's last, and Ray, I know you're watching, and I know you heard what the nigga said when he was talking shit about you, right? And they asked him, well, what are you gonna do on Father's Day? Oh, I'm gonna take my daughter out, and I'm gonna take my father-in-law to a place that he's never been to before. Whoa, nigga. What do you mean and then the part about it, you're divorced and you're still being like, this is my fault. No, so let's peel this back psychologically real quick, Rican.
And it's her father, right?
Why he says the things about your father, oh, Rican's father would be ashamed of him. Oh, this man would be this. He is projecting the shit. Why didn't he take his own father out for Father's Day to a place he's never been? No, he must have daddy issues, right? That's what it is.
I mean, I can't say nothing, because I do too, but he's got it backwards. I have it because it's do as I say, not as I do. And I come from a religious home where they like to excommunicate motherfuckers for dumb shit and be very judgmental and not walk the walk. So my battle is spiritual with my family. So for you to sit there and meme it and play on it, you don't know us like that. You know, because a lot of my family came from the street.
About that, because that's normal shit to be dealing with your father, right? That's normal. Everybody has those conversations to be had with their parent, the man who looks like you, right? You're going to have those conversations. Yeah. We're talking about him having a lack of a father figure, right? And imprinting his psychological defects onto other people, right? To the point where he imprinted his psychological needing a father, needing a daddy so much that I'm going to imprint on my ex's father, right? And I love this man. I want so much attention from this man, to the point, if there's an allegation that my daughter says, in my mind, your mom made you say that. This is the framework that he put down for his daughter. His daughter couldn't have said that shit because that's something her mother put in her head, because she hates her dad. I love her dad so much that even if he didn't do it, I'm going to pretend that he did not do it, because I can't afford to kill this relationship with my daddy. He's my daddy.
I don't care. It's yucky, bro. It's yucky. It makes people feel yucky. Like,
think about this, nigga. Like, did this man put some dick down on this man? It sounds like this man now is that the conspiracy? For a daddy. He's lusting for a daddy.
That's why they do all.
If this man harms my child, I'm not going to believe my child. I'm going to fabricate that maybe her mom made this up so I can keep my relationship with my daddy. And I'm going to take him out on Father's Day. I'm not going to even fuck with my own dad.
It's just a meme. It's weird. Bro, the hermaphrodite shit is weird too. They keep memeing people into women and laughing at them.
The type of time that he on.
It's just meme wars, the revenge of the memes. That's all it is. Everyone's memeing each other, getting out of pocket.
Put in that. Because why is this? Because it's not about the child thing, right? Francis tried to present it. It's about the child. No, it's about what we're saying could have happened to that child. And the father.
But see, I'm trying to get her to get him to drop it all. They don't want to talk about the kids. That's fine, but it's a full out war. You guys sent CPS. It's just been all nonsense, lies. Now I gotta unpack this whole playlist because you guys just won't take it down. If they would just fucking take it down, we all don't have to talk about none of this at all. But they want to keep lying. So now, because they want content, I have to go debunk that whole fucking playlist and make Henry look like a clown and react to his reactions because I do it better than you. and I'm funnier than you. I keep saying the same fucking thing, and I'm gonna keep proving it that you're just a scumbag piece of fucking trash, bro. Tuber. I've invented a new genre of YouTubing. It's called trash tubing. You motherfuckers are a bunch of trash tube. Ray's the only one I fuck with that I'm not saving her because she always would do her own thing, but I fuck with her because aside of, to me, she's real. She's got it. Like that clip I played of her clowning him, even though she was joking and she's Team Henry or whatever. Fuck that shit. Your soul in that moment innately cooked that nigga. It made me proud. It was hilarious. I'm like, that's the essence of Ray. That's the real Ray.
That's
and
the
then
thing,
he tries
right?
to go on his stream and shit on her. And every time she does better than him, he goes and tries to shit on her.
And
bullshit.
then he tried
He's just
to,
a hater.
the reason why he called her content trash initially is because the points that I pointed out. Let's say he was trying to go in for a defamation suit, right? I blew that out of the sky by saying, well, the information wasn't public. So even if I did say that behind the scenes on a call and said, I'm going to come out until he comes out and says what it actually is, because what it actually wasn't in the public. I'm still making him talk about it to this day. So therefore, if he's looking at it like you fucked me up.
Well, if you're gonna go make videos to disrupt public opinion on Rican, it's like, well, that's not what we're doing. We're just taking what you already put out there and highlighting it, right? Because you want to paint a picture for me like I'm this big evil devil, right? So it's like, but you have this nasty yuckity muck, you motherfucker. So it's like, what you don't want to come on a platform and talk about this? Why don't you want to talk about this? Bring what? Oh, it's unfortunate she had to be put to sleep. What you mean unfortunate? That means she doesn't know it happened. Ethically, are you gonna tell her? When she gets older, let's have the conversation live on Weekends. Are you supposed to tell her? I know if it was my daughters, as soon as she, I feel like she can handle that information, she deserves to know. You have to hand her folder. It's her trauma.
Check this out.
She has trauma now because of you.
And then this
and
the thing, even if they put her,
you think you get to talk about me. That's hilarious.
Even if they put her under and they can prove that her hymen is not broken, that does not mean that the grandfather didn't touch her. I just want everybody to understand it. That
done, bro. It's just done. Do we have to really sit there and unsew the fucking box, bro? The package?
Yes.
That's the part that the girls are getting mad, and I'm getting torn, and I'm getting put in a position that's pissing me off because I fuck with Francis. I fuck with Ray. And they're like, well, shut the fuck up about the kids. Well, it's like y'all were the ones that took the illegal phone call and said I threatened kids and turned it into this. And now we found out that she's safer with everybody but him. And y'all want me to shut the fuck up. How does that work? Make that fucking make sense when we're showing y'all this is what the fuck happened.
Piggy, if you actually
leave me alone,
why don't you believe the mama? Like me, I'm a father.
I don't know. If my ex why does he have such a spell on him, bro? What's the spell?
Yeah, this my thing.
I don't get it.
I don't leave little girls around nobody. Not their grandfathers, not no uncles, none of that. I don't leave little girls around.
Don't even create opportunities for that type of shit.
He's over here like he's gonna force his daughter to go on a Father's Day date with the man who allegedly abused her.
How is she gonna feel about him when she finds out about that information? That's what I want to know. And then I'll drop it. Honestly. Answer that question.
That he actually did something. And she was told to say that he didn't do anything.
Isn't that legitimate? If you would put yourself in her shoes, the little girl, right? She's innocent. She doesn't even know that it happened. They had to put her to sleep, right? Would you feel different as the daughter? We're not saying it any type of way. That's how I look at it. And I'm putting it on the shelf. I'm done with it. I'm proving my point, and I'm keeping my promise to my boo. I'm telling her I'm dropping the kid shit. I'm not going to mention his daughter anymore after I make this point. Once she finds out, when she gets older, the right thing to do is to hand her folder so she knows. If I was her father, I would hand her folder and say, babe, this is what happened to you. Do you want to talk about it? That's the right thing to do as a father. If she gets that information and feels differently about the stepdad or whoever he is, the creepo, and it doesn't change how she feels about him, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And you win. And it's up to the girl. It's up to the girl. But if she feels a type of way or she even remembers some things, bro, or gets triggered by him, like that's between them and your fuck shit on your side, Henry. I'm leaving it alone. That's the point I'm proving.
And that's the thing about
there was
Ray
an
and
altercation. Hold on. Last
know
point.
this
There's an
now.
altercation in the trauma. Your daughter has trauma now because of you. You dropped the ball as a father protecting her.
And that's the
from
thing.
dumb
They could say
shit,
answer.
even if it's not true. There's evidence of dumb shit touching her and her going to sleep for it. You lose.
Check this out. Answering them is presenting all this. Oh, well, he's a criminal. He did this. Iron's a criminal. He did this. Let's look at this video of him doing this. Guess what? You can't call me a bad father, though. You can never say that. That's one thing y'all can never say. I can say Henry Resilient is a bad father. I can say Drew's a shitty person. And all of these are facts. At the end of the day, Francis, if you really gave a fuck and you felt some type of way about being a mother, at the end of the day, love, you don't know if what he's saying is true. And the truthful thing to say is, I don't know. I saw some papers that all it said was she was denied a protection order. All that proves is Henry Resilient has better lawyers than her. That's all that proves. Oh, we saw medical records and her hymen wasn't broke. That proves that she wasn't raped. It does not prove that she was not touched. I want people to understand this. And they're trying to muddy the water. Why is he constantly talking about it? Like, oh, I was vindicated. When you weren't. No paperwork that you showed you being vindicated. Nothing. And let me say again, just for the record, I have never shown a gun online. I don't own guns. How about that? I'm a liar.
I do.
I was bullshit.
Legally, too.
At the end of the day, answer 06, I want you to prove what the fuck you think I did. And let's see you go and find.
All right, I want to move on, bro. I want to move on. See from this shit, man. I want to wrap this up with these niggas because, like I said, I feel like we cooked them, bro. We on them for an hour already. Like I'm done. They don't. It's, you know what I mean. Figuratively, media wise, content wise, it's two guns up. Don't take me out of context. That's it. I'm done. If you can't come talk about my platform or come on my platform and talk about any problems you have, come on. Look what happened with Sean. Sean's like, I'm not going over the Ricans. I literally watched everything that happened with Sean. Someone sent it to me. It's like me versus Henry is basically his squad sending shit to me and him and people Rican fans sending shit to me. And it's like crew against crew. It's like West Side Story. It's becoming like novela, like fuck shit, bro. I don't need it. I don't need it. Y'all not nicer than us. Our show's better than yours. And we ain't even really focused on that. We're too busy dealing with getting the mud off us from y'all, dealing with the bullshit. That's why the girls are switching sides. And Ray's trying to make some money, clean up her show. Francis needs to get her show going. I'm in the DMs right now with them. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get y'all shit right. Fuck Henry. Y'all on the wrong team. I stand on it. That's why I'm letting C talk. I'm letting him say his thing because we standing and then we moving forward. We standing on business and we moving forward, bro. I'm focusing on my creative shit.
I stand on everything that I said. That's why I'm voting him to go ahead and go and find an offense that you said I admitted to.
The fact that we go in there is pussy. I said it live. The fact that we have to stay
find the offense now to make his claim that you sat there because you couldn't find anything about me, and you sat there and thought, "Oh, I got him." Now, no, you don't got me. Now go find the offense. And I implore you to. And guess what? I don't shit where I eat. I don't shit where I eat.
Where do we go from here? I'm gonna leave it alone until they start talking crazy again. So obviously he's gonna do every stream. Cheyenne's gonna come out her face and say, play the damn video, and they're gonna watch me in a leotard. So it's like I'm just gonna be your Huckleberry now. That's it. That's all I can do. See, that's why I'm frustrated. I'm your Huckleberry, bro. Any court, anytime, any game, I'm right here. 2 guns up, Henry.
No,
these are my guns. When I say guns, finger guns on deck.
Like that. That's
because you're just teaching people. You're just teaching people to be cyber stalking weirdos, so you can have content to make money off of. And then we gave you 6 hours to cam up, and you're a pussy. And then you try to swing it back to your show. Like you make the rules when you're the weirdo with all the fuck shit in your resume, trying to paint a picture about me because I can really become a Power Ranger and do this fan film and create my own universe and live in it. And people will just hate me because I'm happy living in my own shit. Like, who cares? Who cares about Wakanda? If you don't care, then don't fucking, don't
got one more thing to address. Hold on, 2 more things to address. Boom, fuck you, Angel. Now I want to address this. Yeah, not just that was something I want.
He's done. People are seeing he can't host like us, bro. His shit is. I'm not even trying to hate, bro.
That's it.
Not even trying to hate. You can't see me.
Oh boy, yeah, boy, your old lady, boy, she can get that. You heard me? But that's neither here nor there.
You heard me?
I want to mention Drew speaking on Laura. Man, and I truly want to mention this. The first time, and I want him to hear this because I know that they're watching this and they're gonna watch the entire hour. Drew, I want you to hear this, right? The first time I ever met Laura, through our conversation, she said nothing but positive shit about you, right? And at the end of our conversation, I want you to see her demeanor, right? And I'm gonna try my best to recreate it, right? She's putting her head down and like, man, Drew, I really miss Drew. If you guys, I'll get on KoD, but I'm not going to say anything bad about Drew. I don't want anything negative surrounding Drew. I don't want to be a part of anything negative or bad slander because I miss Drew so much. I love Drew. Drew was so positive and he was such a force in my life. Now for you to go to people and to be out here in the world and allow people to be like, well, I think she put some type of witchcraft on you. And I think she did this. My son saw evil spirits. Nigga, maybe it's the Rebecca blood in them.
Oh, shit.
Maybe it's that. Or maybe you're just delusional to the point of...
Or maybe all the Ouija board shit he used to do. Who knows?
And check this out.
Either way,
you were in the punk rock world. And then he even said in the interview that he had, "Oh, I was in that world, and I got to a point, man, I couldn't mess with it no more." What was you fucking with in the 80s?
Well, hold on. Can I just? You brought her up, right? So I want to make a point real quick. Laura's my sister. Y'all have been trying to get her to flip for the longest. This is the point with Laura. Laura enjoys loving people. She enjoys being genuine. That's really who she is. She doesn't even know how to do drama properly. She doesn't even know how to talk shit, bro. You understand? That's how you know Laura's not fake. Like, she wouldn't even know how to talk shit, even if she tried, because her heart is like, it would just sound funny. You know what I'm saying? Coming out. Like, it's just not. And I've been talking to her for over a year now, and she has yet to do all of this shit. And she's like, Rican, what's up? Talk to me. You okay? At the end of the day, she don't give a fuck what's going on. She just wants to make sure you are okay. She's had, she's had strokes. She's had health problems. Her appreciation for life and being here reflects in her attitude and how she carries herself. That's why we chose her for KoD. You see what I'm saying? So for Drew to do anything to her, other than, I didn't switch, and I tell her everything. I trust her with my heart. That's why everybody tries to flip her, bro, because she's the realest,
Like, and then you'll try to, and you see what they do. You see that's their tactic, right? oh, I don't like you, so I'm going to accuse you of doing something to children to make you radioactive. I'm going to try my best to make you radioactive. That's why I'm voting Answer to do what I said he needs to do. He needs to go find the offense. Because at the end of the day, nothing you're saying, I never said I was not a criminal. I never once said that I'm some sort of bastion of temperance. I never said that I'm this person who's out here being the best person possible. I'm an upstanding citizen. I never said that. So you can't make me radioactive or some shit you think is making me radioactive. You nigga, I don't live in y'all world. You can't dictate my narrative. Nigga, I create my narrative. My children know who I am. I'm not nobody's role model.
But that's what I mean. It's just the internet. It's just, I realize it's one big reality show. This is internet drama. That's what Ray's teaching me. It's like,
it's all fake.
Ray's battled big. She keeps telling me she's battled big YouTubers and bigger names, and she still survives. She's like, I don't give a fuck about none of these people. Move on.
Ray, if I want to focus on you, you wouldn't survive it, love. I'm being so real with you. You wouldn't survive it. I see you so easy. You so easy to be goated. You so easy. And what I mean by goated, when the Byzantines want to attract a dragon, right, they'll put a goat on a stick. And Rican, know I've said this before. That's what I mean. That's what the term goated come from. You're trying to goat me.
Well, you saw what the Komodo did to the goat, bro. I'm not story. Oh man, that shit was crazy.
That's why they mad.
Yeah.
They try to
so smart.
Your YouTube isn't even monetized. Like, what the bitch? We get money.
It's on its way. We close. What do you think the viewing globe is doing? And to not watch that video, right? That video was such a representation of what's going on. When you watch that Komodo eat that goat whole, the power that it displays as an animal and spirit is how I feel right now. Like, it's like, oh, my Zord and my animal, my ranger, this theme is so perfect. Like, that's why they're really mad. It's like I've been able to bottle up my trauma and put it into my creativity without having the fear of pursuing it, bro. And that within itself is something to admire in anyone, not saying just myself, but this is what I strive to be. So to hate on me is to just play yourself. I can't be played. And I'm not saying that to be a cocky, arrogant prick. I'm saying that Prince's attitude like that I relate with, because that's how I feel. That's how I carry myself. You can't slick a can of oil. I'm not trying to bother you people. I'm not trying to offend you people. I'm gonna be me. And if being me triggers you, then that's your issue. If you want to bring it to me, we could discuss it and talk about it. If you want to take it there with the rah-rah shit, then obviously I have to meet you there. So it's wherever y'all want to go. All I know and all I can tell y'all is where I'm going. And I'm going to Wakanda. You know, I'm going to the forest of fortitude, the desert of despair, the jungle of destiny, the temple of power, Stone Canyon, Angel Grove. I'm going to focus on that because y'all forget I'm also claiming I got the best suits in the grid. I got the best themed fan film, most anticipated on deck with this
And
Ninja Force shit.
Yeah, and I want to say
that's why y'all hate my guts, and I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do.
I want Ray to hear this. I want Henry to hear this. One day, I'm gonna write over 1,000-word essay, right? A thesis paper, as you will, about the dangers of being inside of a cult, right? And I'm gonna do psychological breakdowns on Henry Resilient. I'm gonna do psychological breakdowns on Dust. I'm gonna show, my main character might just be Rican Ranger within this thesis paper to show them trying to attempt to eat their own, right? And I'm gonna bring myself.
But they're doing it now again. Sean is proof. Sean and Moses and Moises and all these people. I'm seeing the same process, Brent. I'm seeing the same tear down and like cannibalism that I went through. April, Nerd. It's like they need
Ray. And Ray's too stupid to see it.
Yeah, and it's like they consume their own when they have nothing. It's like, man, that's wild. So that's why I'm making my own team and rangering up with animals and spirit animals and go ahead and projecting this kind of theme on y'all because it's deeper than just being a Power Ranger, right? Power Rangers have a spirit to it. like I said, people have a trauma response with Power Rangers. A lot of people that are super PR fans have been through a lot of shit. I've always said that. And to me, rushing to see that show, playing with those Bandai toys at that time, it was a time to be alive. So when I think about that time, it releases dopamine. It makes me happy. And then the loss of Jason, I put the loss of JDF and the promise and all of that and my whole story, I put it into the project that way. Focusing on the project is a healthy way to express that and honor him with creativity and positivity, not drama and nonsense, and drag his children who are not perfect. And we know Sky's a scumbag sometimes with some shit. I'll tell you first, because I had proof and screenshots dealing with that whole smoke from that camp.
Come on,
but
man.
This is about Rican trying to establish who he is as a brand through the nonsense. I'm Smoke from Mortal Kombat. You know how Smoke was a hidden character? He had a power from all the ninjas, and you had to unlock him in the early Mortal Kombat games. Like, if I were to be cast in a movie or be an actor, like, my son graduated from his kindergarten school. You know what he said he wanted to be, see? When they asked him on stage and they gave him the mic, he said he wanted to be a movie director, bro. And the whole audience, like, looked back at us. I was like, it's my dog. That's my dog, you know? And it's like, that's what we here for. So that's what you try to tear down, Henry. It's my son's legacy. I'm learning to become a filmmaker and be a better person from the trap to the grid for my son. So for you to talk about my son and me as a father and do all this, my kids are Rangers. I got a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old ready to go. They're studying martial arts. I'm training. They're helping me get back into training. So for you to sit there and you don't train every day, you don't, bro, ask my daughters. Every time they come a couple times a week, they're right here. I'm teaching them handwork. I'm going to get a wooden dummies in next purchase. I have one of those tornado bags that you put the water in. Ask my cousin in my New England apartment every other day. Whack, 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 whack. Keeping my shoulders right, my elbows locked. I don't want arthritis. My mother's got degenerative disease, lupus, all types of shit, arthritis. We getting old, bro. If you don't hit the bag, you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
my biggest problem with all these people is their whole
really
narrative. Their whole narrative hinges on them being good people and us being bad people, right? And I just want answer. I hope you're listening, because you understand the Messiah said the only good, the only man that's good is God. Any man who says he is good, he is a liar. I'm not good. Rican's not good. Like he said, I'm trying to strive to be better.
Right.
But
you know what? Even Christ flipped the tables on the church, bro, when he had to. He walked in that temple of the Pharisees and he handled business. Even in the Bible, he handled business one time. At least one time he crashed out. So sometimes you got to handle business. You got to stand on business.
Now this is what
and the shit that Henry do is not okay. And you're not allowed to do it no more, nigga.
Right? While I was
not allowed to do it.
I was arguing for nerd, and they said it. Oh, well, sometimes the laws ain't got nothing to do with morality. You're right. But let me show them real fast, right, Rican? Let's say I did have illegal guns, right? My morals and my God justifies me having weapons, regardless of what the law says, right? So I'm going to listen to my God, because the Messiah said, if you don't have a sword, you need to go sell all your clothing and go get a sword. It's the reason why Peter had a sword when...
And you challenging my manhood?
And chopped off the ear. Chopped the ear off.
Oh, man.
He had a sword. The Most High told him to go get a sword. You need to have protection. Like, I got daughters. Before I let something like Henry allowed to happen to his daughter, allegedly, I'ma have something that I take you out and go throw it in the river. Ain't no first 48 down here. And guess what? We ain't got no stand your ground laws. Manslaughter, you going to jail.
At
In
this point,
Louisiana,
he tried
going to
to.
jail regardless.
He's tried to take my character down so much. I don't care because it's like you're never gonna take the videos down. Word, you're not gonna give me an opportunity to be peaceful. Now I gotta sit here and debunk all your lies, and you're gonna force me into a fight, really? When I'm trying to be peaceful and I got all your hoes in the DM, bro. That's wild, bro. That's crazy. This dude is such a bitch with a capital B.
It's forever that.
It's clearly jealousy. Yeah, it's clearly jealousy and projection of fuckery, bro.
At
So
first,
I have to deal
low key
with this.
like, okay, he is law enforcement. He does sacrifice his life for the betterment of the community. Now I see what it is. You're over here you the type of motherfucker. Oh, he ain't got nothing in his pocket. Boom, put that coke down there. You that type. And I see it.
For real.
Just off
I
of how
want nothing
we
to do with it.
on it.
I want nothing to do with it.
You that type.
But that's what insinuating drama is.
I'm gonna catch you. Basically threatening my life. You're a police officer. You're threatening my life. And with veiled threats. I know what to say, but I know you know my intent. If we want to argue intent, I know what you mean by if you catch me at a Comic-Con, what that entails. What you think you just gonna fight me? No, it ain't gonna be no fight. You're trying to hurt me.
My thing is I'm moving on, whether they like it or not. If they want to take it to that level and make it something like that, you're gonna have to make it known physically then. So we can respond and not react. But I'm good with it. I'm not on that energy. So hopefully you don't take it there. But if you do, then I have to, show this G Kun do what it do. Puerto Rican judo. You don't know if I got a gun. You don't know if I got a knife. Puerto Rican judo, bro. Puerto Rican judo, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got you to crack, nigga. I got you to crack. Look. But listen,
drink
bro.
Water.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, get you some water, Drew.
They just thirsty, bro. Meanwhile, not even gonna clown him. He has ALS because he used to get his ass beat at a martial artist too much. He got hit in the head too much. That's how he caught it. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful.
I thought he had the multiple sclerosis thingy.
The ALS disease, and I told him live, he shouldn't be focused on drama. You should be focused on your health. And I used to tell him all the time.
He don't have MS. Damn, that made my joke fall flat.
That shit cure Alzheimer and all that other shit. We used to talk about it all the time. We were real friends. Like Drew,
man, I'm just mad because my joke fell through because boom, I said
I could be wrong. I don't remember. I think it is. It's either MS or ALS. It's one of them. It's not good.
I said what you call it. Itachi Uchiha. He died from MS. Gekyo Sharingan. Boom, and I laughed.
Yeah.
But still, my other joke still holds true. Nigga, in the future, Westbrook nigga raising your son. That's a Jay-Z reference.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act like y'all ain't catch that, and that's all he getting from me. Because he's a fucking cornball.
Either way, listen, once a snake sheds its skin, it's still a snake. It's
Rebecca! My bad. Yeah, bro.
I don't but that's what I mean. They get to be like, oh, I can't control Henry. He's gonna do what he want to do. I can't control C, He's gonna do what he does.
Y'all can't.
To punish me for what he does and all you're platforming it is like, bro, I don't.
So none of y'all seen. So time out. None of y'all seen hearing them talking about that man dad. None of y'all seen him talking.
Everything's okay for them.
None of y'all seen him talking about his father. Y'all don't see that, but y'all want him to react to me saying something about y'all. It's wild to me.
But everyone's saying move the goalpost, right? And it's like, all right, they move the goalpost, we move the goalpost. Everybody's moving the goalpost, right? So it's like, who gives a fuck? What game we playing? What game we playing first? We don't even know. It's like we're just gonna create nonsense.
I'm definitely not playing by their rules, and I'm not asking them to play by my rules because that's the thing. They're mad because, oh, you walked into a bar and smacked me, and I pulled out a gun and shot you in your face. That's what they're mad about. Let's be real about it.
Hypothetically, yeah. Basically the same type of situation.
It's hypothetical, 100%.
But It should be done now, because now I think we proved that we're not the ones. So if you're gonna go and make videos and do more shit after we're here calling you guys out, clowning you all the fucking time, willing to cam up and not hiding. Everyone has my address. Where you at, Henry? Nobody showed up at my house yet.
Like I said, I mean, nigga's a private investigator, fake ass. We seen why he had to change careers.
You just are stirring shit up online and assassinating my character on purpose because you don't.
He's a shitty private investigator, nigga.
Yeah, you're just a fucking hating ass bitch. And now people are gonna realize that your Kool-Aid is actually haterade. It's spiked with bullshit, and they're gonna be like, "Well, fucking, what the hell did Rican do other than just stop fucking bullying people?"
Making a joke about my fucking carpet, and I'm like, "My nigga, but you're a bad father."
Yeah, it's like
and you get for attention from this bitch's dad.
The eternal cornball gets to laugh at everyone. That's the part I'm having a hard time dealing with, bro.
Hold on, you seen him when he hit that?
The Thumbelina? You like the Thumbelina? Yo, for real. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to fake nothing. Ain't no fugazi in the tank, Henry. That's why you got to keep projecting it on me, because you putting all the hermaphrodite shit. Got me in workout videos doing the
boy, his father-in-law.
You know what I mean?
Killer ring the right way.
Oh man, that's why I put it in the title. That's what he really wants. That's why the meme was so hilarious. And then I love how they're like, "Well, we didn't make the meme," and then they throw their own people under the bus, like it wasn't one of the mods that made the meme.
Come on, man.
It's like, come on, like it's done. Y'all don't want no fucking smoke, okay? Like the little goat chant. What do we do to goats? The Komodo dragon.
It did like subscribe to the page, hit that noti bell. But on the cool, man, I believe that Henry father-in-law fucking him. To be real.
Oh man, see,
now, I believe
I'm gonna hear it for like 2 weeks, bro. Like, my phone gonna blow up now. Fucking shit.
I believe his father-in-law fucking him, man. Like you can't tell that this nigga is over here.
That's why they're always projecting that nonsense. Meanwhile, look at how I round up the host.
Romantic dates for Father's Day and shit, and he putting it out there knowing I'm gonna catch it. Right.
See, come on, bro.
Nigga clutch his pearls. Like, what you just said, nigga? Bro.
On the real.
Brent flying you out to Florida like a Florida bitch.
Yeah, him and Brent. Yeah, him and Brent.
Oh, Brent dropped that bag on him.
Brent, come talk about it. We want to talk about the fly out. Come on the show. We want to talk about the fly out, Brent. Come on now. It's a little sus. It's a little sus. The Wombat Adventures.
Want you to
Part 1.
The ring, Brent, and you were like, bro, you tripping? Like,
yeah, Henry likes them fried chili ranks, nigga. You know, that's what I think. So I think you better leave Rican alone, Henry. I'll make it my business to clown you for the rest. I'll make sure you diddles forever, bro.
You diddles, boy.
Forever, bro. You are diddles forever. I'm sorry, Francis. I love you with all my heart. Ray too. Those are my boos. I love both you girls.
Stop calling that boy diddles. Like Ray said, can I continue to talk about nerd talking iron? Bitch.
And the shit with nerd, my God, that girl was in college, bro. Shut the fuck up, all of y'all. Y'all trying to trash that man. I'm not throwing nerd under the bus either, bro. She was in college. It was a racial case, not a sexual case.
Time out. This the thing.
Period. I'm not involved with it. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it.
It's hard for me to bring it up because look at this. If it wasn't an adult, she's keep on saying it's a minor, right?
They're gonna attack it again. We have to address it. They're gonna attack it again. They always do.
And Ray needs to understand this, Ray. If it was a minor, right, and he said that they had sex, she said they had sex, there's no way they would have thrown that out, my nigga, because it's still statutory. It's statutory, regardless. If it's consensual, it's still statutory if she's a minor, right? So there's no way that she can say he didn't do this thing.
Well, let's unpack this, right? Who is the ones that threw it under the bus and made it a highlight? They grabbed the highlighter and they run the highlighter through the font after they find out the information. So once Nerd confided in them and trusted them, Shay, the evil Shay, fucking Ursula's stupid ass, right? I don't know what's uglier, you know?
Now it's
you and Henry.
Take my child down.
Henry soul of you, like I said.
But once you
they're the
start getting
ones.
mean, now it's too much for you. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. But they're the ones that go there. This is what I'm saying. They project and they highlight that weirdo shit to try to make people think you look crazy, to make people look at you a type of way. They start rap, yappity yapping, all the fuckery and nasty weirdo shit, fugazi shit, to make people look at you sideways. And they did it to me. That's why how many channels got playlists on me? Y'all want me to stop the drama? Take all y'all fucking playlists down and y'all getting paid
That's
off
what
of.
they hate on me. They
One
hate
by one, take them all down. If you ain't taking them down, you the ops still.
Check this out. They mad
and I
because
still may love you. But if you got a playlist up on Rican, bro, it's still up on you. Sorry. I don't want to hear nothing.
Rican, they hate the fact they hate me so much, right? And it's starting to become hate, right? Because they understand and know I control my narrative, right? Look at what they say about me. Nobody in their community believes that I'm a crackhead. But look at the picture that Henry tries to paint of me. But
his mother was one. Next
question.
question.
Nobody believes the shit. Now he's a criminal, right?
Yeah, it's just fun.
Oh, he's
it's
a criminal.
done.
Oh, answer, prove
please.
it. See, that's all I gotta tell him. Prove it. If I'm this,
I wish you would, Henry. I wish you would jump out the window more, Henry. I wish you would, bro.
Oh, he already understands.
This LOL cow shit is like, nah.
10-foot pole, bro. And guess what? I was bullshitting. I was scared for my life. This is a police officer and a man who's screaming that they got guns on the internet. So I need them to understand, hey, I got something that's gonna hold you. Maybe I'm
Here's
lying.
My problem.
But
Here's
I'll say anything
problem.
to protect my children. But
Here's
you gotta prove that I did something wrong. You just can't say you did something wrong and not prove it. Prove it.
No, they're just saying it's a federal offense. They're just
that's all they're saying. But no, check this out. It's not a federal offense because me saying something, I can say I just shot a woman on Park Avenue. Guess what? That's a federal offense, Rican. If you can't prove that the offense occurred, it's nothing.
Yeah, you're creating smoke. It's just smoke
I'm blowing
creation.
smoke up your ass. That's about
next question.
Next question.
And they always try to make it something. They do that with me because of how we talk and how we do things. They misunderstand it on purpose. They know exactly what we mean. Right. And they conjugate it as rhetoric to go make it fuck shit. That's my formula.
No, time out. I can admit I said what the fuck I said. I said what I said, and I stand on what I said.
So I'm done with it. I'm not engaging no more. I'm done with it. 2 guns up. I'm not engaging in the rhetoric. I'm getting back to Ninjetti. I am Lord Ninjetti. You got a problem with it? Come challenge it. And see, obviously don't give a fuck. He said what he said. So address it with him. Leave me out of it. Standing on business is the name of this episode.
Nigga, Council 6, Drew, all y'all boys can't fucking scare me, man. I done been in real life situations. I done shot out with the police before. I'm not scared of what y'all talking about on the fucking internet, man. You can't say no shit like that and then pull up a video of me saying some shit and think that scares me. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Let's highlight what Diddle's over here doing though. Let's talk about the man who's actually accused of crimes. Let's talk about that there's enough evidence here that we can go investigate this. Not off of some shit that was said.
The window jumping is crazy.
And the
fact that she jumped out the window with that shit is wild. That's what I can't get over. It's like and then you got the nerve to talk about me, bro. Wow, that's wild that you logically think you should be talking about people on the internet and shitting on people when you have some wild shit like that.
I've never shown a gun on the internet before in my life. I put that on my children. I put that on my baby mom.
Where's the footage? There's no footage, bro. It's done.
He would have bought that up if that exists. No, they just say that shit off of some shit to compile and pile on shit. See, that's what I'm talking about. They make propaganda and they just speak in rhetoric. And then children who don't understand the law and who don't understand anything, and they feel Answer 06 is a fucking creditable source. So they just believe what the fuck he's saying. It's just
listen, when we
with this bullshit talking about something, I can make a pitch deck. Bitch, you can make a PowerPoint. So does everybody who had freshman year of college, my nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
You trying to flex that you can make a fucking PowerPoint?
But hold on, right? that Kim dude that came on is trying to do like, oh, well, what do you know about filmmaking, right? Basically, well, that's what I got on the playback. What do you know about filmmaking, Rican? And I have my own Power Ranger film. And it's like, all right, bro, well, listen, my camera angles makes me. That's what I said on the show. It's a puncher's chance, like boxing.
Video, that
You
nigga
know,
film
your locations, where you film shit, right? How you film shit, who you're filming. That's what makes it your movie.
He had, them bitches was trash. I wish you would have called that how trash that shit looked. That shit, you basically wasting your time, bro.
And that's why he wants me to come on his set and be on his movie, because he know the type of energy that's gonna be on my shit. That's why I'm not telling y'all shit, and y'all gonna get all animated shit first to see how y'all tear it down. And then once y'all fall in love with it, we give y'all the live action shit. End of story. And that's not Power Rangers. It's my own IP, my own name, my own shit. It's just a homage. It's a salute to Power Rangers. That's it. It has Power Ranger elements like White Dragon does. It's not Power Rangers. So stop saying I can't make money. I can't do it. It's not my IP. It is. And I'm not telling y'all shit because y'all savages and piranhas to a pool of sharks. So let us be Shark Tank and do our thing and shut the fuck up. I'm not playing. I will roast anybody that want to come on my show.
Shit, I just registered for the whatchamacallit to get the Henry Resilient LLC in Louisiana, and it's happening.
Oh, geez.
Nah, I just want to throw that out there. Nigga, I own your name now.
I'm leaving it alone. So that's it. Shout to Francis and Ray. They're the only ones I give a fuck about. Everyone else. You know, let's play Kermie Says, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I love my Chihuahua. I told Ray, what's the Chihuahua to a Doberman? You know, she want to bark and bite. She's still my dog, no matter what. So it's whatever energy we go from here. As far as
because all that vitriol that he talking about, he mean that shit. And
everybody,
it's all good at the end of the day. No,
yeah, he do mean that shit. I could see it. I told her, stop letting that motherfucker talk to you sideways like you ain't better than him sometimes, because her show's been fire lately, and he been trying to play her out. It's been better than his.
More than I tuned into Henry Resilient. I'm being so real with you. I don't watch his shit.
And I told her, I offered her once a month.
A clip of him saying what he said, what he was gonna do for Father's Day. That's about it. And I know, Ray, all the shit that I be telling you, and I know you watch it, all that shit I be telling you, you heard him say that, and I know you looked at him sideways just like I did. Like, what the fuck did he just say?
Yeah. It's fuckery. Leave it alone, guys, please. I'm begging y'all too, man. I'm trying to bag Francis. Y'all getting in my way.
Y'all can't keep on defending the nigga and act like the shit that he's saying ain't weird. Him saying, oh, my wife can't publicly say anything bad about me when nobody suggested her come out and say anything bad about you. But you just
Henry, you peanut butter and jealous, bro. He's peanut butter and jealous. That's what it is.
I would believe her if she came out and said you did nothing wrong. That's it. You tell her you had to make it a point to tell us that she can't come out and say anything bad about you.
She fucking hates you, bro. You hate that nigga. See, I don't hate Henry. I just think he's a bitch. I think he's a bitch.
I don't know him. He hates me.
You know what? I just hate how he acts. We don't hate you, Henry.
I'm gonna take that back. He hates the fact that he can't control my narrative. I control my narrative, and he hates that.
Fucking stupid. You stupid nigga, and you a bitch.
He hates the fact that I control my own narrative, and he can't do nothing with me. He can't paint a picture of me. And it sticks, right?
Bring Brent with you too.
He knows nothing that he says is gonna stick.
Yeah, exactly. He can't do nothing to Warriors because he's not one. And Drew knows that, and the Answer knows that, and they out here rocking with it and funding them, and they think that I want their money. No, it's about the code, the Knights of the Old Code. They act like I wasn't one of them in the beginning.
Tell me this: why our KOD is better than the KOD you had with that boring shit? Y'all had the time out. They had to bring on y'all guys had to bring on guests, and he had to go flex. Oh, I know Judge Joe Brown, nigga. You could have brought on Judge Mathis, and the nigga would have been like, "Oh shit, Judge Mathis, you got somebody." Joe Brown, and you seen him in his player suit too, in that bitch flexing.
Like he's just mad because as soon as we had Judge. Yeah,
Yo,
when
he's
we had
undefeated.
Judge, what did I say? Go watch the interview. I was swagged out. He's like, boy, you go through that sauce on there thick, you know.
Oh,
He's like, he
time
watched
out.
the interview. He knew I
Every
had a way
show
with
that
words.
Drew's been a
It's my
part of
gift.
isn't doing as well as our show. He was with Renee. She saw that you was a fucking snake, got rid of you, nigga. You did the first season of KoD, nigga. It wasn't as good as this season of KoD. Me and Rican really showing out, and Rican is proving that he is a better host than you in this position that you was in.
Yeah.
Then
mean,
we see you doing this shit with what's his name? Fuckface.
That's where his hate is coming from.
Even the show that he does on his channel, that shit was so boring, nigga. Like, I couldn't sit through 2 minutes of it. And then
it's respectful.
when I'm here
We don't want
talking
no
about, he's regurgitating the exact same shit that y'all did on KoD first season.
Yeah. I'm just reacting to y'all shit now. I'm a YouTuber now, I guess. So I get to react to their shit. So I'm just gonna start reacting to their fuck shit because they feel like they can react to me. So
like, you became a YouTuber. They can't they can't keep on with the rhetoric of, oh, Rican doesn't take any advice. Then y'all
no, I'm a
nigga
public
to be
figure.
on
They're
YouTube.
putting me above them by making me a public figure and like a celebrity. And it's like, no, y'all just keep talking fuck shit because it's fun and you make money off slandering my name.
Yeah.
Period. And that's not gonna
But they
happen
already
anymore.
said it. They already they tried to bait us last time. And I do want to break that down. Not right now because we don't have that much time, Rican. But I do want to break down their scheme that they did, right? With the Aaron situation, right? I want to break that down for real.
Well,
So
listen, we're launching a new series. Let's do it. We're
Yeah,
gonna call the Formation, right? And we'll take down the playlist, bro. Me and you, one by one. We're gonna do like Army of Two, the video game. You know the video game from back in the day with the two brothers. We're gonna take that playlist, and you and me are gonna put all that context back in that motherfucker for Dust, because Dust told me to do it. Dust was like, I want to see the motherfucking receipts. And I'm like, all right, word, say less, Dust. I'm gonna do it on my time, my pace, my platform. That whole play, we're gonna go playlist for playlist, let it go. And after that, I'm done with the drama. I'm officially dropping it. I'm not responding to nothing. I'm not even gonna talk about Henry after I debunk that playlist and make you look like a fucking
I resent that. I don't hate him. I don't hate that boy.
Henry?
Yeah, I don't hate him.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Be real with you. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't care to be real with you. That's why I'm able to say the shit Rebecca! Oh shit, boy, my Tourette's, boy, be fucking with me, boy. I'm sorry. But I don't hate nobody, man. It takes too much energy. And then hey, I'm indifferent to all these niggas. That's why I'm on here and I can say the shit that I want to say.
They're the first ones to claim the internet. That's all. It's like internet. It's the internet. All right. So then we don't give a fuck either.
It's the internet. And that's the thing, Henry. If you feel like you don't want us to talk about the shit we're talking about, stay off the fucking internet. Drew, if you don't want us to talk about the shit we're talking about, stay the fuck off the internet.
Go.
How about that?
Let it go. Francis, this is the official prequel.
Well, Francis don't give a fuck, so I'll give you that.
No, she been
the hoes got more tougher skin than you niggas.
They are. The hoes are the realest. I love them too. She said it. I'm being dead ass. She don't care. Show the DMs. I'm not going out the week. I'm not jumping out the saying
to heart. Because Ray even said it. Ray said it the first one. He's like, man, I don't think I ain't really give a fuck about any of this shit. Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna talk shit? I'm gonna we just gonna go back and forth talking shit. That's it.
Because we so close to the book release. Once the book comes out, it's not gonna matter.
Nigga, I'm getting promo for my album, nigga.
Yeah, that's why you want the chaos. That's what I'm saying.
Promo for a nigga album, boy.
No, but wait till they hear come outside, right? I feel like I love to preview them a record. I don't know if they'll hear it. Let's see if I could bring it up before we wrap up. We got like maybe 5-10 minutes before I gotta slide. I gotta head to work. I gotta make some money tonight.
You gotta go. You gotta go, man. Hit me up on the back end too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Didn't I email you that? Yeah, give me final thoughts before I shut it down. I'm gonna try to bring up this email as like our final thought before we dip. I'm basically gonna launch the series, the Formation series, with all this like drama. That's my official drama formation, nigga.
And this is what y'all should never do in war, because they're the ones who claim. And that's why I'm so glad you say we waved the white flag, right? And that made Henry and Doug come out and be like, oh, there is no white flag. We're at war. Y'all played into the scheme. Even though you feel like you didn't, even though y'all feel no, the scheme was to put y'all and us as peers. And that's what you did, Henry. You acknowledged that we're peers. We're at war with each other. You acknowledge that.
Right.
Every time we drop a new video, we just keep to the basically we open because you feel like we're trash content. You feel like, oh, your format's better than ours. You're this and that and that and this, but guess what? You're still going to war with us. So what does that say? It says more about you than it does about us. And y'all really mad at Rican because Rican putting up numbers on y'all bitch asses.
I mean, that's really what it is. And it's like, it's just promo. Nobody's buying views. Nobody's doing none of that stuff.
And then it becomes,
so it's like, y'all could keep projecting that shit too. You'll see. Y'all watch it.
We don't got no, this is the thing, nigga. We don't got no Geneva Convention. Y'all don't get to tell us what not to blow up y'all cities in war. Y'all don't get to tell us don't shoot at the civilians. Nigga, we're at war. We can discuss war crimes afterwards.
I mean, it's like, yeah, how do we discuss peace? Like how do we just make the fuck shit stop first? And then we
nigga, there is no peace in the Middle East.
There is no peace. Yeah.
No peace.
I can't find it right now. What's your email, C? Because I want to bring up your email because I did send it to you, right? Come outside. I wanted to play a snippet of it. Like I'm not prepared for this. It's just like a surprise drop because I emailed it to you. I wanted to play my verse to let them know what's coming because the whole AI music conversation, next episode, we're going to talk about all this like AI drama with Timbaland and all this shit going on. You know what I mean? Because it's like getting crazy with that stuff. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's in this redemption folder, maybe.
And I came on that bitch. Bitch, I hustle every night, grinding till
Who else? Who else? We covered everybody else, right? Well, we covered Angel. Everybody else.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, fuck him, bro. Too.
Fuck that
I don't know. Here, let me try this last thing right here. What's your email?
We can do that on a live though. I would rather do that on a live, right? And drop all the video. I mean the receipts on that bitch ass nigga. Damn, where my nigga Reed can go. But you already know. Angel, I wanna address your bitch ass, but I want to do it on a live because I want to bring up everything. I want to bring up the messages receipts. I want to bring up all that just to prove what I know to be true. That it was all a scheme set up by you, Drew, Henry Resilient, all you guys to like manufacture new content for this nigga to create.
Yeah,
and
my bad. Fuck it.
Expose your bitch ass and then show how you used Aaron as a pawn and show the whole thing.
Oh, the Aaron thing is it's
you're a bitch. And you want to be Rican so bad. It's it's comical. It's so fucking comical how much it wants to be you. Like that boy look up to you. And then that brings back into my resilience gay thing, right? Because look at that, look at that picture. They get a picture of you and your father, and they put Angel's face on it, hugging. That man's jealous of your relationship with your father. He has deep-seated issues with his father. That's why I come out with the who
it's
raised
just out of pocket.
Because obviously no father raised Henry Resilient. Who raised this nigga?
I'm just with it. They're just mad because they're like, oh, you shouldn't be doing drama. You should be focused on your book. It's like, nah, but y'all get to sit here and drag me.
Because you're winning.
Everybody's
That's
like, nah, I want to do drama. Let's do drama first. Because then the drama will promote the book. And then because y'all going to read the book anyway because of the drama. That's how I see it. And if anyone that doesn't want to work with me because of the drama obviously doesn't get the drama, doesn't know the real Rican. So that's why I don't give a fuck about the drama. Because if you're going to use the drama to judge me, we listen and understand. We don't judge. Who are y'all to judge? So I let it go. If you don't want to work with me because you think I'm a hothead or a crash out, then I don't want your money.
If what they're talking about is true, then Eddie Murphy would never work in Hollywood. Nigga, Eddie Murphy started making children's content, children's movies, right? My nigga in the 80s got caught with a tranny. Robert
I
Downey
remember that.
Jr.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, Robert Downey
That was a
Jr.
big deal.
was on drugs bad. My nigga was Iron Man.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? They don't understand the industry.
No,
They
they don't. They're just hating.
For real.
They're just hating because I have a gift and they want to hate on it. That's all. Embrace
They
it.
could be like,
I'm using it to say Power Rangers.
Public. Yes, it was in public. These were public things.
I've been declared a public figure, so I guess it's on like Donkey Kong. There's nothing I can do about it, bro. Got to keep it moving.
They can say all that shit about Jason.
Shout out to everybody that came back and loves Rican again. I love y'all. You know,
like if Jason gave a fuck about what the industry was saying, my nigga wouldn't have got tatted up the way he did.
Oh yeah, bro.
We
and honestly, they talk about that Yaya in the system too, bro. I mean, obviously, like I told you before, he was depressed and on comic book
smoking blunts back to back after the con. They wouldn't.
That's why they mad at Brent over that, but that's the truth. Brent's right about that. That's okay. You know why? He was. Hold on, he did put it out there, and I'm not saying that to trash him at all. I'm saying it out of reality that shows what he was dealing with. That was helping him like power through his depression and his Power Ranger tour, and like a zombie mode that men go through when the mental health is at a stage where that's where they feel like they need to keep going. That's the gas in the tank in a weird type of way. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not trying to tear him down with it, but it's a fact that it was there. It was in there. So let's talk about why it was in there. What's the purpose? That's my thing. I don't use it against him. I don't say, I know people and I've seen people go through that, and that becomes a vice to counteract that, is what I'm saying. So obviously that's the proof of that. So nobody's perfect.
Yeah,
even
they
Jason,
come at
as
it
much
like,
as we love him.
He's not a good person, or she's not.
That's the truth.
There's no
He
such
was
thing
a real
as
person.
people.
Dealing
Everybody got something. Everybody out here doing something. If you over here trying to hide the shit that you're dealing with internally and the shit you got going on in your world, I never said that I was a good person. But guess what? I can say I am a good father. Because regardless of what I do, I make sure I show up for my kids. I know I'm not the best father. But to these little kids, these little badasses in here, they know their father's going to show up. They know their father's going to be there.
We gotta hit him with the rapperoni, bro, because next episode we're gonna keep these separate from KoD. I think when we're drama based like this and we gotta off with their head and drop the guillotine, we're gonna be ForMaTioN. We're gonna start a ForMaTioN series. Then when we do KoD, we're gonna keep it about tokusatsu, Power Rangers, positivity. KoD was built to be different and built to be the positive reinforcement. So now you guys got the ForMaTioN. Anytime me and C want to come on here and talk shit and be like, oh, you're fucking up your brand. Like, nah, y'all wanted the ForMaTioN. Y'all came out your face crazy again when we told you not to. So now we gotta get you. Because you're not gonna get away with the slander and the nonsense against me. I'm sorry, and the lies. I'm shooting them out the sky.
Yeah, we've been on there. We've been on there.
And it's not gonna stop. I don't care who fuck with me. Who coming back from the other side. If you switched and you're coming back, I appreciate you and back. I love that you came to your senses, but I still gotta hit you with that side eye. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. A snake sheds its skin to be a snake again. So you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with you the long way. They had all that slander on your name, nigga. I still pulled up like, yeah, Rican, we about to,
Listen, Knights of the Old Code. With that being said, Rise of the Ninjetti. We got Blue Wolf in the building, aka the Terminator. Right? Like I said, this is a spin-off show. This is like you gotta look. Let's teach everybody. Let's teach the fans, right? ForMaTioN. This is the official pilot. This is the spin-off, right? You got to take the number one, and you gotta take the number one on both, and then you just slide them together, bro. And you grab like a crab. You know what I'm saying? You keep the fingers out. So you just make the one, slide and grab. Yup, that's it. That's it. And then the amulet. So you take the amulet off the necklace. Everybody want to know the morphin sequence. He's your Ninjetti leak, right? See, look, you're gonna do the wolf. I'm gonna do the Komodo, right? You take it off the necklace, right? You can either put it in the watch, right? Or you could put it in the belt buckle. I'm letting the Rangers decide. They have two variations. So you could do the whole watch thing and do the Ninja Storm thing, and then the tornado comes out of the watch, or you could do the belt buckle, then the tornado generates behind you as you stand in it. Either way, you're taking the amulet off You're hitting it in the apparatus to convert the energy into the suit and pop into the grid, and then the suit basically pops out and grabs you. You see what I'm saying? And then if you're mid-fight, you can smack the belt or you can smack your wrist mid-fight and you change your morph modes. So like my fight scenes are gonna be very intricate with like keeping you on the edge of like what's going on, because like they're gonna be morphing within the morph and like within the fight as it's happening. It's something that's never been done. So there's some things I want to try. So when you see a lot of these ninjas stealing my style, it's because I'm giving y'all too much. But if I don't give y'all enough, you won't be interested and you won't donate. I'm trying to tell y'all, you don't see this ninja behind me? It's not about the AI. It's about using the AI to spark the recreation and do my own sketches, my own artists, real people who draw. I really write. This is not just an AI project. And I am also an extremely good prompter and programmer, I told y'all. So let me cook, let me work. We seek peace. But if y'all want problems, we will meet you there. We fresh live from the Wish and Ninja Woods, right? See? Take them out, dog. Ninjetti Formation, Komodo Dragon Power. We out. I got the Blue Wolf in the building.
Like this video,
we just getting started.
To the page and hit that notification bell. We out.
You feel me? Ninjetti Formation. Listen, season 2 KoD. We got more KoD coming, and then the Formation is gonna be a brand new, just straight drama series where it's gonna be reality stuff and just like drama and people who talk shit and messing with the haters, trolling the nonsense. Why? Just to have fun and make content and keep it more on you know, multifaceted platform, because that's how I started. Whether they hate me or love me for it, I got popped off by a drama channel. Now I have to deal with it. So here we are. The Formation. If you want it, say the word. We here. I'm out. I'm Rican Ranger. See. KoD Formation. Till next time.
We out.
Already know.
Okay, hold up, who is it? Time to handle business, set boom. Look who stepped in the room. Your man, he buffoon. What you got to lose, man? They all up in my Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. I'm rolling something dangerous. Your bullshit can't phase us. You need to sign a waiver. All up in the mustard, just trying to catch up. Man, and make a buck. Once you mind your business, that thing might be tough. Okay, that's what's up. Now that you had enough, you need to watch and learn. To whom it may concern, this shit's fucking absurd. Oh, nigga, please don't watch me. Go and watch TV, grab your Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Smack for real. Smack for real. Get hit with the steel. Get hit with the steel. Tell them mind they business for real. Tell them mind they business for real. Fuck around, turn around. Hold up. Tell them my name business. Get about your feelings. Hold up, tell them I ain't finished. Girl, open your mouth up like here comes the dentist. Give me the green, that pop out with the spinach. I've been killing shit, I never need a witness. I'm heavy in the field, I draw the line of scrimmage. Don't believe the hype, falling for the gimmicks. Can't even compare me to how I'm living. Stupidity from nosy ass niggas. Time to cut them all off, demon with the scissors. In the barber shop, get shaped up like the trimmers. Acting all tough, get throat cut. Johnny Depp with a blade, watch your chair go up.
Got you, yo.